What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Super States AI only battle. At the end of last video we saw a huge war break out on the west coast, and it's the first big war, I'd guess we'd say, that includes the Mexican states and the American states. Obviously California took a little bit from one of them, but this is the first time it's really important. California stepped up to the aid of Baja California South here and defended them. Texas did not. It would have been a different story if Texas were in this war. But now we have Washington, Nevada, and New Mexico against Chihuahua, Baja California South. I'm pretty sure it's South in Spanish, and I mean the one above it was North before, or maybe it wasn't, but either way it's Baja California, and it is above the South one, and California is obviously on their own here. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Oh, California was guaranteeing their independence. Texas was just an alliance. I think that is it in terms of wars. I might be... Oh no, there's still the Missouri one going on. They seem to have done the job. They batted off Florida pretty well, although Florida have come back. Kentucky's pretty much done, so I feel like there won't be anything really changing hands in that war. So yeah, let's just see what goes on here. It's going to be a bit of a mess. California sort of boxed in by their opponents. You've already got Baja California moving units over. They can use transports, get them into Chihuahua and go up. There's their 9 stack. California and Chihuahua are up here with about 40,000 men between them, so that's pretty strong. But then Washington alone has got 20,000. There's 14,000 from Nevada, who themselves were just in a pretty big fail of a war alongside New Mexico. So Washington's probably going to have to do a bit of a job, and if I was California, you'd go after them first, at least before that 17 stack in Nevada can get there. That's going to make it a little bit harder, actually. And yeah, this war is now officially over. And nothing happened. Yeah, so Missouri, all they gained was the province of Sequoia, or what was this? Not the province, but the state that was Sequoia, for a brief period of time. We obviously also got the return of... Okay, never mind. Washington did return, and was, instead of going into Pennsylvania, or Del Mar, whoever it was with, is now a part of Carolina. Also, at some point took this. Probably from Pennsylvania. Actually, no, did you attack Del Mar to get this? Because, yeah, they must have, because there was 2 provinces. Now they've only got 1 as well. Maybe that was Washington that I thought was another one of theirs. But either way, Carolina grabbing Washington, D.C. So they're looking pretty strong over here. And obviously Florida pretty weak at the moment. Maybe we'll see a breakup of that big old alliance. Let's see how I'm going to need to just keep using this tab, I think, to see what the score is. Nevada, minus 39. California are doing bits right now, alongside the help of Chihuahua, mainly. I think I'm just going to say Chihuahua. It might be wrong, but it's easier than trying to say it right and get it wrong. But they've got a 16 stack themselves. They're sieging out Nevada. This could be really big for California, because now they can attack any of these guys whenever they want, because all those alliances will be gone. Already Baja California, though, being given all the occupations, but that wasn't the case in Washington, which is where I thought California would probably attack next anyway, if they were going to do something. So it's not the biggest shock that they're at war. New Mexico also having provinces occupied, and Baja California is just here. And although, to be fair, Nevada have got a 22 stack, just slowly undoing stuff. The problem is it's being done quicker, if that makes sense. California, maybe they should go after Washington, like I said just a minute ago. Try and just completely get everything, get a peace deal, and then focus on Nevada and New Mexico separately. Oh, there is now another war though. Wisconsin. Oh wow. North Dakota, Iowa and Wyoming versus Wisconsin, Nebraska and Louisiana. And if Wisconsin get any more of these alliances involved, that starts to look bad. But yeah, let's just see who declared this. It's quite a big one. It's another 3-on-3 war. Wyoming declared it on Nebraska. Okay, and they're already losing Wyoming, even though you'd think they'd do better. Iowa aren't in the best spot, which is probably why, but sure they will. It's early days. There's only just been one province. I just noticed that North Dakota was in Wisconsin, or I wouldn't have even seen it. Iowa are now in Wisconsin too. We were saying Wisconsin could have a good game. Maybe not. Maybe not. If they'd avoid New York. Problem is, I said go after North Dakota. That clearly wouldn't have been an option if they do go on to lose this. Let's quickly check Hawaii, because we haven't done that for a while. How are you doing, Hawaii? You got an 8 stack. You're doing pretty well. How are you doing for technology? That is my 8, 10, 9. That's not too bad. Good job. I mean, what is... Let's use France as sort of our... Let's use England, as they just took all of Scotland. 7, 9, 9, 8, 10. Yeah, you're doing pretty well. 6, 8, 10. We're way away from seeing Russia then. And Britain too, although they've still got a way to go to form Britain. The Ottomans, 7 as well. 10, 9, 9. There you go. Spain doing okay. 8, 10, 9. What Austria on? 10, 10, 9. Okay, yes, it's not too bad. Hawaii, you're doing pretty well. In all fairness to them. Good job, Hawaii. You're keeping up. How Puerto Rico doing? 7, 10, 9. Again, not too bad. You don't actually know anybody yet, which is kind of sad. Well, they might know the Virgin Islands, but that's it. Oh, another war. Ohio's after Pennsylvania again. Okay, no. New York and Carolina are teaming up on Pennsylvania, and Mississippi is involved, but I don't feel that will last too long. Oh, there's a coalition against New York. That might be what this is. Let's just see if this is what's going on. Nuevo Leon, that's Mexico, don't worry. California, minus 47. New Mexico's been separate peace. We'll have a look at that and say there's a massive war going on in Europe. Naples, England, Sligo, Castile and Portugal against Aragon, who are tiny, basically Hungary and Austria. Wow, and who is that for? Oh, that's to get Naples independence. Oh, okay, that'll be interesting. Carolina, New York, Ohio, Florida, v Pennsylvania. Mississippi. It didn't show Florida as being in it. Oh wow, yeah, Florida are in it now to finish off Mississippi. There is a coalition against New York. That's the wrong map mode. Pennsylvania are in it. No one else is in it, but Ontario could join. I think a few people could join. Minus 670 aggressive expansion. But I'm sure New York would be fine, because Carolina and Florida really don't care, and if they join in, I'm sure they could fight off almost anybody between them. Wisconsin is now starting to... Oh, yep, New Mexico lost their southern province to South Baja, California, Arizona. That's a great name. That is fantastic. Now Nevada's starting to really suffer as well, and wait, who's the other? Yeah, Washington. Have you been separate peace too? Is this war Washington out of it? Yeah, Washington's out of it too. White peace, but it will probably mean Nevada's going to lose a bit. I think we might see a random red Mexican state just emerge, like South Baja, Californian, Western America. I'm all for it. Let's see it. Who is this? New York is all the way down here in the south. They were like, we want a holiday. We'll go down where it's warm. And they sent Florida up to where it's probably a bit colder, alongside Carolina, to do all the work on Pennsylvania. Wait, there's another war though. Pennsylvania in more wars. Ohio. No, Ohio is just generally allied to New York. Oh, okay. There you go. New York are being nice. They're letting some small states get in. If Ohio takes all of this, they'll look like a state again instead of a one province minor. I feel like something just happened over here. I don't think it did. I think it was just a... It looked like something had changed. Wyoming, how you doing? You doing okay? Minus 20. You're not having a good time. You're not having a good time. Wisconsin is looking the worst, but Iowa's starting to struggle now. Wait, Missouri's not in this, so it's Nebraska. Oh, no, wait, who's... Chihuahua is still here. Baja California. Oh, Idaho just got released, and so did Montana. Oh, wow. Nevada. I know there's people that are rooting for those states who are very happy right now to see them back. But yeah, Nevada. I thought we were going to see a bigger Baja California emerge, and they are, I think... Correct me if I'm wrong, is this the first province that has gone to a Mexican state from a US state? Like, it's regularly in the US? Maybe? Maybe there's a couple there. I don't know. But there we go. Idaho and Montana are back. That'll be easy pickings for California or somebody like Wyoming and Alberta. If not, Alberta is going after Alaska again with the help of... No, Washington are separately going in a separate war with Saskatchewan, who still have their awful borders, alongside Alberta separately going after Alaska. So not a good time for them right now. Alberta was so strong that they sort of fell. Now they're going back again, which is pretty cool. This war's over. Ohio took everything in the west. Pennsylvania didn't. I think it was Carolina that did most of the stuff So they took even more over here to connect everything and mess up. Once one bit of border gore was cured, Pennsylvania took another bit over here, or made another bit. Let's quickly see what this Wyoming war is at. So Wyoming and North Dakota, so they actually lost Iowa and a -18 war score. That's not good for you. Baja California South, they declared another war. Okay, you guys are really going for it. Chihuahua is getting pretty big though in northern Mexico, and they're after it was Durango and maybe Sonora. Yeah, it's Sonora. So yeah, if they take both of those, they'll be looking even bigger. But the question is, this unit is relocating to Harris. It's currently blocked. Where on earth is Harris? Oh, it's over here. Dang it, Texas. Come on. Fight those rebels. Do something. Just... They've got really good tech as well, so hopefully soon they will at least be able to support a 26 stack just as time goes on. Wisconsin are making oh, Ontario are in a war. Did you trigger a coalition? No. Okay, you're at war with New Hampshire with this tiny little strip and Nova Scotia with the help of New Brunswick. Just avoid New York. Like I would say, I wouldn't recommend joining that coalition. Actually, everyone's out of it now. I think Pennsylvania are probably forced to leave it. Potentially that peace deal, but I mean Ontario could still join, so could Pennsylvania, and Kentucky are very close. New Hampshire could join, Quebec could join too. Alberta just grabbed what they wanted, and they now border Yukon, where there's a slight difference. Washington will probably grab all of this stuff, which will make them a pain to take out for someone else in the future. Nebraska did grab a bit of Iowa, but I don't think they're going to hold on to it for too long. North Dakota's struggling. Wisconsin seems to have got away with it for now, but Nebraska is being occupied. Wyoming is still here. Seems like there's a lot of chasing of armies chasing each other over there. Oh, Ontario going in though to finish off Nova Scotia and their army. They'll be gone very soon. Any sign of anyone over here? Nope, not just yet. There's some... Oh, how's that big European war going? Are Naples going to get their independence? 27 war score. They probably are. Austria and Hungary aren't themselves being attacked, but Aragon is fully occupied. And Austria is inside Naples, which isn't good. Let's get back over here, where these states... Nova Scotia's still here, still alive and kicking. New Hampshire is not going to be for much longer though, with New Brunswick also hit. Oh, there we go. So New Brunswick took the northern part of Nova Scotia. Wait, what? How did that work? Ontario. Oh no, it was New Brunswick's war. Okay, they called in Ontario. That was why. I was going to say, why would... That would be a bit of a scummy move. New York, did you just... I think it was just a little flick of something, but I don't think... I think it was just like the units popping up, but it did look as though something happened. I think this war is as good as over. And did Nebraska... No, they didn't grow again, did they? Wyoming is just the same. It's just it looks different because Nevada's different. There we go. Some crazy stuff going on. I think that's it in terms of wars. New Brunswick did just eat up New Hampshire too. But I think that's it. There was a war. All the wars against Alaska now done. Yep, Washington. Oh my goodness, look at Washington's name. Yeah, they really grew up here. I think that is kind of like we're at peace now. First time in ages. Except Texas, who have got a rebel problem. I can't believe this zealot army. Like, this is the last province. I don't get why they'd be trying to relocate. I mean, it's a bit weird. Like, they could just relocate over here somewhere. Like, Catholicism is literally just Texas, Louisiana, and parts of New Mexico, Baja California, and parts of California they probably haven't... They're probably trying to, like, work on. Yep, they're working on right now. But that's it. We end with a peaceful time. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed it, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. I know there's some people who are very happy that Montana and Idaho are back. But yeah, you'll be very happy. It will be going on again next episode. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.